Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how I make these $1 box cake hacks. You already know I know how to dress up a cheap box of cakes, so let's get into it. These are actually the cakes that I made for my family for Easter. So yeah, first I'm going to make a lemon blueberry cake. I'm using the lemon flavored box cake. You could buy your favorite brand. This is just the one I had, and that's the one I use. So I have my lemon here. I'm going to add the lemon zest and the lemon juice. I'm also going to be using the blueberries in 2 different ways. And of course, you guys know I'm going to swap out the water and oil for butter and milk, because that's just the thing. You have to do it. So I'm just juicing my lemons as you see here. Make sure you use nice juicy lemons. If your lemons are not as big as mine or not as juicy, then use 2 of them. These are my blueberries. I'm going to add a little cornstarch just so the blueberries just won't fall directly to the bottom. Ultimately, sometimes you can't even prevent that from happening, but the cornstarch or flour does help a little bit. So I'm going to add my eggs down into my bowl right here. I'm also going to add my milk. Again, we're swapping out the water and the oil for milk and butter. And you want to mix this up. You already know how to make a box cake. You're just making a few swaps. But this cake was really good. It was surprisingly good, actually. It didn't even taste like it came from the box. Next, I'm going to add the box cake mixture down in here. Then I'm going to add my lemon juice and lemon zest. Which was the best part of the cake. And then I'm going to add my butter. And you want to mix this up gently and don't, kill it. Mix it up and we're going to move on. Alright, so once I get that nice and mixed in, I'm going to add my blueberries and I'm going to gently fold that in like I'm doing here. You want to be gentle with it. Folding from the bottom to the middle. And now I'm just going to put it into my pan. This cake is really, really good, y'all. If you know you're not a great baker, you want to present something really, really beautiful and really delicious, I think you guys should try these box cake hacks, because they're fast. You can't mess it up. It's no way for you to mess it up at all. So, next I'm going to put it in my grease pan. This is what it looks like once it's out the oven. I just followed the directions on the back of the box. And now I'm going to make the cream cheese glaze. Now, as you notice here, I have a whole stick of cream cheese. The 8 ounces. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm adding my powdered sugar and I'm going to add some vanilla and milk. However, I made this much because I want to split it in half for the next cake that we're about to make in this same video. So if you're only making one cake, use half the ingredients. Everything will be in my description box, but I made this much because I'm actually making 2 cakes today. So, yep. Alright, so I'm going to crush up some blueberries just like this to give the glaze kind of sort of like a hue. I already separated the glaze in half for the other cake. And this is what it looks like. You want to get it completely to mush. So now to the first half of the glaze, you want to add some lemon juice, of course, because it is a lemon blueberry cake. Next, you want to add the mushed up blueberries, which is going to give this glaze such a pretty hue. I just love the color of it. It was given very much so spring. Okay. Look at that, you guys. It's so pretty. It's given very much so spring, and I just think it will be so cute at any table or picnic or anything you guys have going on. And I want to mix it in just like this. And this glaze was so good, y'all. That blueberry with the lemon, I can't. Next, I'm just going to drizzle it over the cake just like this. Look how pretty this is. You can't even tell it's a box cake, and we're not even done. So you want to get the glaze all over, like everywhere, all over. I'm doing this on a rack so I don't make a mess, so everything just drips down onto the pan on the bottom. If you don't have one of these setups, just use a plate. It's fine, and then transfer it to whatever you're going to serve your cake on, and it does the same thing. And I'm just going to top it off with some blueberries and some lemon slices, and this is the cake. So I hope you guys like this one. I love the flavor of this one. This one was really, 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 really delicious and moist. and you just, like I said, you can't really tell at all. Especially like, look, this looks like a pound cake that you made from scratch. All right, so on to the next cake, which I'm making a coconut cream cake, and you have the classic white in the back. So same routine, we're gonna use eggs. We're gonna swap out the oil and water for milk and butter. And this time I'm adding 4 ounces of cream cheese to my eggs, and I'm gonna, whip that in really, really well. The cream cheese added a nice balance to the white box cake. You guys know the white box cake basically tastes almost like nothing. So the cream cheese definitely lifted that, as well as with the texture. So I suggest not leaving that out. Next, I add my white box cake mix, and you want to mix that in gently, just like this. Don't be all rough like me, y'all. And then I'm going to add my melted butter down in here. Like I said, I made that swap from oil and water to milk and butter. It's just so much better and so much more delicious. So I just suggest that you do the swap. That's why it's called a hack, you guys. So after that, I'm going to add some vanilla as well as some coconut extract. Mix that up, and we're going to bake this off. This time I'm using a bundt pan for the white cake, well, white coconut cream cake. And I'm just going to spray it well. Y'all know, please, oh my God, please spray down your bundt pan. Spray it down, you guys. Like when I say spray it until you start sneezing, because these cake pans are seriously ridiculous when it comes to getting the cake out properly. No matter how old or how new your pan is, there's always some type of issue when you don't spray it properly. So make sure you spray your pan down. Okay, so next I'm gonna add my batter down in here just like this, and then you want to give it a couple taps, tappity tap tap tap. It comes out the oven looking like this. I did have a little mishap right there in the corner. I know you see it. And now I'm just going to put the glaze right over. This is the other half of the glaze that does not have the blueberries. So it's just straight up cream cheese glaze. And then I'm going to sprinkle on some shredded coconut. You can use sweetened or unsweetened. Both works here. Then I'm going to add my coconut candy. This is the candy that comes in the Ferrero Rocher. I can't even say it right. That's the candy that comes in there, but they also sell them by themselves on Amazon. So I'll link that below if you guys want to check that out. Next, I'm going to add some more coconut, and this is what the cake looks like. And I was obsessed. I think I did a pretty good job with decorating it. But you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. Alright, so you see how beautiful the inside is because of that cream cheese, and swapping out the oil and water for milk and butter. It gives that pound cake texture and aesthetic. So I hope you guys enjoy these recipes. I hope you try them. If you do, please tag me and let me know what you think. Comment below, let me know what you think. Drop me a like, drop me a share, drop me a subscribe, drop me a bell. And I'll catch you guys on my next video. Love you so much. Bye.